Greetings everyone, Jab Palmadino here, and today we're going to be continuing on with some more Pokemon Royal, and joining me are my friends.
Hello, DB.
Hi. Hello.
Hey, name's Crimson.
Yep, we got DB, Crimson, and Sonic Boy 91, otherwise known as Chris. So yes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, dude, your name literally just it's getting me so hyped for the new Sonic game coming out soon for next week.
gotta go
Dan
fast.
Sonic Frontiers, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Good
how many,
Sonic Frontiers, yeah.
are they both being released on the same day?
I didn't know there was more than one being released.
Scarlet and Violet and Sonic Frontiers.
Yes,
well,
Scarlet and Violet will be released on the 18th.
I thought you were talking about
Frontiers is
Sonic
the one-
games.
Yeah, Sonic Frontiers is the one that's coming out first before Pokemon.
I know, but when DB is saying both games, I was thinking he was talking about like there being two Sonic games. I literally thought he was talking about two Sonic games. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
speaking of which, anyone seen the new Sonic prologue?
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah, same here. It's really good.
And technically,
it went by too fast for me to see it.
that too, and it's not really a spoiler at this point. It's the Sonic the Hedgehog, like what's it, the community or the YouTube channel itself? They just kind of show it. It's not really a spoiler at this point anyway. So,
Yeah.
but now it's confirmed that yeah, Knuckles got roped into this.
But the fact is that they've actually made some callbacks to Adventure 1.
Oh, I definitely noticed for sure, especially with the freaking roar from Chaos. That was dope.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good callback, and I cannot wait. We get to see Sonic with a new variety of fighting styles now, with not just his signature move with homing attack and all his other moves.
Uh-huh.
And just like how they described, first time Sonic with a skill tree, and it's like, huh.
Oh yeah.
Which is actually going to be pretty interesting. I'd like to see that. My most favorite move that I like so far with the abilities that Sonic uses is the Phantom Rush.
Going Ghost. Oh wait, wrong Phantom.
Oh yeah, Crimson.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you seen what I caught on Go recently?
I have not. I've been busy as of late.
He caught a Giratina.
Jesus!
Mind you, I did have to partake in a raid battle with Fiora the Tank Girl during her stream.
And he named it Rebel.
Actually, that kind of makes more sense when you look at it.
I mean, considering the fact is that I took up on Fiora's offer to try and partake in the raid battle whilst on break, because let's be honest here, it's probably the only time I'll ever get a chance to do raid battles of that sort, because when you try and do them by yourself, they're a freaking nightmare.
Yeah. I barely can win some of the level 3 raids by myself.
I actually did try to do a raid battle, but then I realized this is a group effort, not a solo one. You can do it solo, but ooh, the progress which you have to do with that.
Some can, some can't.
Speaking of battles, have you guys seen that death battle between Silver and Future Trunks.
I actually.
Oh
seen
yeah.
that.
I
That's
was
all.
pissed
That's
off. I was pissed off.
I don't blame you, because I knew you was gonna get mad because you're a Dragon Ball fan, while I was a Sonic fan as well because I actually enjoy Silver.
Well, I mean, I'm a Sonic fan too, but it's like, you know, there's no way Trunks could have lost that.
Well,
Hmm.
to be fair,
Especially when he went Super Saiyan God.
well, remember, dude, he was going up against a comic version of Silver, so it's like, yeah.
Now, if he was fighting Bond
Yeah.
from the Seven Deadly Sins, I could believe that. For instance, one, Bond is immortal, and plus two, he has that ability where his opponents would be getting weaker.
Well, there was a reason for Silver actually winning, because he technically could counter Trunks' moves, because he actually has used those to his he used those disadvantages against his opponent. So it's like, it's not really far-fetched for him to actually go against Trunks with his abilities, including him busting out the key sword.
I remember seeing Prince Vegeta react to it as well, and he was pissed off and did not even want to hear the reason as to why Silver won. And I didn't blame him.
I knew he was gonna get pissed off at that one, and I'm just like, to be fair, I actually foresaw this outcome. Not to mention, yes, the key sword could have nullified all of Silver's abilities, but he was in a super form, which that kind of counteracted it. So he did have an opportunity to kind of win that.
You know, I'm not gonna be surprised if they're gonna have Trunks fight Sora in a death battle in the future because of the whole key sword, keyblade thing.
If anything, I think
Yeah, absolutely.
Trunks might actually win that, because
Yeah.
given with Sora, he doesn't really have any super forms aside from one of his like form changes. Because technically, that's magic relevant, which can easily be nullified.
Well, I don't know. Magic can be pretty strong in the Dragon Ball world if you've seen the Moro arc in the manga.
That is true.
And especially when Moro, like, literally jabbed his entire hand right through Goku's stomach.
If it was a chest, then yeah, Goku would have died.
Kind of a bit. I mean, kind of. It kind of gave me flashbacks to the whole special beam cannon part when he had that hole in him.
Oh, the moment that happened, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
like,
if I were
damn.
to personally...
I think I lost my lunch when that happened. I'm like, wait a minute.
What were you saying,
Ugh,
Chris?
Yeah. Well, I would just mainly say, for the most part, as far as Silver versus Trunks, I wasn't personally picking favorites. I was just like, I want to see a good, clean fight.
And it really was a clean fight. It
So-
actually was fair. They were just using every ounce of abilities to what they can use to get the upper hand on each other. I still love the funny bit where freaking Trunks was just dodging and going like, come on, give me a good pull. Close enough.
And he also said, and don't forget, he also said the favorite word, crap baskets.
Feeling that they were gonna have Trunks, like the abridged Trunks voice actor. I knew they was actually gonna do that. I mean,
they've had the abridged voice. They've had the
actual Trunks.
I mean, they've had the abridged voice cast voice on there before.
That
I mean,
Yeah,
true.
they did that with Vegeta.
And
Oh, yeah.
Deadpool.
Wasn't that the abridged Vegeta versus Thor, I believe?
Yeah, and Alucard. Remember Hellsing Ultimate Abridged?
Oh yeah. Too bad Alucard didn't win because Stando power. It's so OP.
Still, that was a really awesome death battle, though. I love the Dio versus Alucard one. That was legit one of my favorite ones there.
It really that was a pretty good fight, and for once,
Dio was actually speechless, and he's like, "You thought was I Dio?" And he's like, because of that shock reaction when he's trying to do the meme.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, I just sent you something in PM.
Checking it now.
Oh, and I also just recently, like I think last night, for Halloween, I saw the Halloween one they had recently.
Yeah, Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees. That was I actually enjoyed that one. I mean,
I don't think I've seen it yet, but I really don't mind spoilers. So
basically, Jason won, which was kind of obvious that he was going to win.
Long story short.
But it was pretty good, and you could see that Jason was kind of getting pissed off because Michael kept interrupting his kills.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, come on, I'm trying to kill here.
Jason and Michael, wait, don't two of them have like are they like immortal or have a healing factor for them?
No, not really.
Jason
does.
Jason kind of does.
Yeah, but not Michael.
But the whole reason the whole reason.
Don't tell me she was. Don't tell me they were.
Decapitated Michael, and from what the death battle people were talking about, that Michael Myers can't run the risk of being decapitated, and that's why he faked his own death.
Oh yeah. Actually, there were a few others that tried to attempt killing. Was it Jason or Michael at the time? Because two of them have escaped death multiple times.
Also, I heard that Halloween Ends really sucks. When you talk about Michael Myers and stuff, like they completely screwed up. They completely effed it up.
Yeah.
Well,
what I've been hearing too. Yeah, it's.
Do you remember the first voice for Meowth in the Pokemon anime?
Vaguely.
That's right.
Did you know that she was one of the earliest known trans women to enter the voice acting industry in the 80s and 90s?
Really?
You know, when you say it like that,
I didn't know that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
So, like, the path to being a VA, like, you need to have the right setup and equipment, and you gotta make sure your voice is adjusted to what it can do.
And depending on what industry, you gotta also know how to do a lot of kissing and sucking up.
Oof.
It's actually. I know it's hard.
Hey, Whitney.
Yeah, she was just coming in for a moment, so.
It all tomorrow. I've been listening to that track between Trunks versus Silver, and I'm like, this is the best track in Death.
I still.
Yeah,
My favorite Sonic track is still One Last Fist Bump.
Oh, don't get me started with this other death battle one that made no freaking sense, and it was for lulz. SpongeBob versus Aqua.
Yeah, the Super Friends version of them.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, you can't do this all.
yeah. They tried. Yeah, they tried to make it out to where Aquaman could stand a chance against SpongeBob,
They should.
And eventually one of the others is like, one of them's just finally like, yep, he's screwed.
Aquaman did do something smart though. He did send SpongeBob to another part of the universe, which that would have ended him, but then like magical cartoon force BS.
The power of the fourth wall compels you.
And it was straight up true with what they said about like SpongeBob being his own type of god in his world. Technically, it kind of confirms it technically, since he can bend reality at any point, whenever.
Yeah, he still can't figure out the score doesn't like him. I don't know why I try to do the Squidward voice. I sound more like Squilliam. Well, Squinty, I'm waiting.
Just, I didn't like how Squidward was being so rude to SpongeBob and Patrick. I mean, yeah, they were being stupid, but hey, you gotta live a little sometimes.
I mean, there's times where Squidward's anger towards SpongeBob can be justified, but other times it's like not really.
Yeah.
Like, I know you ain't a bad guy. It's just showing anger towards those that he just doesn't like and everything. Like, it's understandable, but it's like, come on, man. Not to mention, SpongeBob himself was he was being super friendly to Squidward. And, like, he wasn't really doing anything wrong.
I know one time that Squidward did a nice thing in defending SpongeBob was when Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob to the Flying Dutchman. Remember when Mr. Krabs had to not be cheap anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Squidward straight up defended SpongeBob there, and I'm like, well, points for Squidward there.
Oh yeah. But speaking of cartoon humor death battles, one was SpongeBob and Aquaman. Popeye versus Punch Man.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
One Punch Man versus Popeye, and I'm like, they can't. They really did this.
What about One Punch Man versus Superman?
Saitama would win. Or wait, no, actually, hold on.
He probably would. He probably would, yeah.
Yeah, but well, think about it though, because Superman and Saitama would actually be on even playing field, because remember, Superman gets his power from the sun.
Yeah, but there's also one critical factor though. One Punch Man, all Saitama needs to do is just like literally one punch Superman into the sun, and then he's basically dead. Because even Superman cannot survive, being in the sun.
I think Superman did go into the sun once before and then became Supernova Superman.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Okay.
Yeah.
But still, like,
he literally went into the sun and became the god of all light itself, and then comes back and like, I'm going to murder you, sir.
Battle Steps 103.
What about the cheetah versus Shadow?
I've seen so many other videos where Shadow had to react to his own death battle, and he was so pissed.
I think he only won one of his death battles out of 3, didn't he?
I think so, and it was
Against
Ryuko from Kill la Kill,
yeah,
and it was canon.
Yeah.
It was canon. He said that he actually liked Kill la Kill, and he killed the girl that he was actually interested in. Oof.
ouch. Well, if it makes it feel any better, I'm pretty sure there are quite a few comic book and anime heroes that understand how it feels in killing their own loved one. I mean, next thing you know, he's probably gonna be starting a regime like Superman.
Probably.
So
And the only other death battle that he was in was also
I don't know if that was Aurora
that
B.
he
That's not
lost
like
to-
Aurora 4.
was
Mm-hmm.
and the only other one that he lost to was Mewtwo. That one, I still enjoyed the fight, but I can see why some people were a little.
I know, it's like, but dark types are immune to psychic types.
What's this?
I had to make that joke. I'm sorry. And honestly, out of all the Sonic characters, Shadow is my favorite, but I had to make that joke just cause.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved how Mewtwo kind of had like the spoon from the manga.
the one like friggin' Shadow getting screwed over, death by spoon.
So you can definitely say him and Mewtwo were spooning.
Mm.
I feel like I'd be like Boomstick's sidekick and making those kind of jokes.
Not far fetched. Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
I mean,
Good
But-
God. Fortnite's just leveling itself up even further than where it already was.
I'm surprised they haven't done a death battle between Persona and JoJo yet.
I think they did actually.
Oh, they did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Jotaro versus. Wait, no. Was it a was it really a Persona character that? Hold on, I need to check.
You know the rules, and so do I.
I love that meme with that one. You know the rules, and so do I. Say goodbye. Just whips out a gun and you would question them and go like, "Say goodbye," and like, "Where'd you get a gun?" eBay. Fair enough.
Oh yeah. While doing voice impressions, I've been trying to work on sounding like the gingerbread man from Shrek. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Oh yeah.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man, motherfucker!
That sounds more like Mickey, to be honest.
Oh. No, I want to divorce my wife because she's fucking goofy. David's told me to. I'll fucking do it again.
Okay, there was a Persona actually. Ruby versus Persona.
Yeah, that was Weiss fighting in that one. And that was actually the one time they had a Ruby character lose.
Yeah, and the two of them were ice users, and I'm like, whoa, okay.
They were both ice queens as well.
Oh, did any of y'all see the animated version of Ruby?
No, I haven't seen the anime version of it yet.
Oh.
How about Android 18 versus Captain Marvel?
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that one.
That was a pretty good one. Though I don't remember Android 18 having the ability to absorb ki. That was kind of a misstep on their part, because they said that she had the ability to absorb ki and stuff. I'm like, no, that was Android 19 and 20 and Super 17.
That seemed a bit impossible because 17 and 18 didn't really have those abilities. They shouldn't even be able to take ki.
I mean,
Yeah.
17 did get that ability though in GT. Remember when he
Super 17, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the GT era.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, as far as I can remember right now, the only other place they could have any abilities that drain ki or something is the Xenoverse series. They do have like Super Drain or Hyper Drain or something like that. I
Yeah,
think.
you could teach them how to use those abilities.
Guys,
Yes.
taking a look at the new overview trailer for Forgotten Violence, I've just noticed something. I noticed part of the soundtrack kind of has the same sort of chant or cheer chant from Sword and Shield, in the sense of the word. Where it goes, it sounds like something that you'd hear in Sword and Shield.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like the moment in like Sword and Shield when they get to their final Pokemon, you just hear the music starting to change. And like, oh no, like this is where it gets real.
One Punch Man!
You know, I kind of miss when Gen 5 did that. When you're on the last gym leader's Pokemon and the music changes completely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I think when the music changes, it's like it's telling you to actually be prepared now because like the gym leader ain't holding nothing back now when they got their ace.
Yeah. You know, I kind of wish it would bring back the Aura region, you know? Like, say, like after all these years, Aura has become more of an oasis than it was before. And, like, Pokemon from all regions, like, except for certain regional variants and stuff, like, are appearing now, and they decide to, like, add in, like, gyms and stuff into the Aura region. Or like turn turn like their coliseums into like gyms and stuff, and like because that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that definitely would be pretty awesome. Okay, I'm on YouTube and looking at this community post. So top 10 hottest male Sonic characters, and I see Big the Cat, and I'm like, okay, I know you're doing that for the meme, but come on.
Froggy.
Like, okay.
When I try to do his voice, I feel like I sound more like Tristan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
Oh my god.
My voice gives me super strength, Froggy.
Actually, there's a quick question. How many voices has Tristan had in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime?
I always thought he had one.
Because in the first few episodes of the Duelist Kingdom, he had a sort of a voice like this, but then he just started talking like this.
And then his voice became Yusei's voice as well.
Yeah. There was also another thing that I've noticed with like Yu-Gi-Oh! You got the characters who are the main ones. We barely get to see Tristan and Tay even duel. I guess they didn't seem like a threat, I guess, to anyone else that would oppose them.
That's just because in the original, Tristan didn't realize his voice gained super strength at that time.
But in all seriousness, I kind of wanted to see Tristan and Taya actually duel. So
they kind of did in the filler arcs, the filler seasons, with Noah in them.
Yeah, but that was the only time.
Taya's also dueled in Duelist Kingdom. She's dueled more times than Tristan has.
Actually,
yeah, that's true.
Question: where did Taya get the Dark Magician Girl from?
Well, when they were in that simulator deal, the reason she had the Dark Magician Girl card is because they let you sort through cards and stuff to pick out your own deck. So she chose Dark Magician Girl to be in her deck.
And I think that was her ace card actually until
that was her deck master.
Oh yeah.
Which I wish they would implement that into like legit Yu-Gi-Oh games, because that would be kind of cool to have like a deck master and stuff like that with certain abilities. Because I feel like that would be making the game a little bit more interesting if they went back and used that concept.
That definitely would be an interesting concept for sure.
And then you watch everybody just spamming with a whole bunch of Dark Magician Girls and deck masters.
The waifu of the deck.
Or just do like the Big Five did and have Jinzo as one where you can use trap cards but your opponent can't.
I just thought of something. Have they done any episodes of the anime that features cards that were based off of other Konami series, like say cards based off of Castlevania or Gradius, etc.?
I don't know. I remember there being a Yu-Gi-Oh card that's based off of Future Trunks.
Oh, yeah, wait. Well, I actually tried looking that up. It's not an actual card. It was custom card, though.
Oh. I thought that was a legit thing. Dang.
Nah, unfortunately, it was a custom card made by somebody else, and that's what Trunks got inspired by, I guess.
That card was inspired by Trunks. Not Trunks being inspired by it.
Oh, like someone... Oh, yeah, that actually makes more sense now. But yeah, I tried looking up the card. It does not exist, and that is not an actual card. And I'm like, oh, well...
So much for that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dang, man. Got my hopes up for nothing. I thought that was an actual card. How dare you play with this man's heart?
I remember there's like some Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are kind of inspired by like the Beetleborgs and Power Rangers and such. And also Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
The only Kamen Rider series I ever watched was Dragon Knight, and that is still... I still enjoyed that series.
Yeah.
Though what actually kind of interests me in the Yu-Gi-Oh series of 5Ds, where you say left field fusion summons, when the gimmick in that series was just basically focused with synchro summoning.
Synchro what? What summon?
I like how they did that with a joke, and I'm just like, wow, we're really drilling this into the ground. I can tell.
You know the memes, and so do we.
Oh yeah, I've been playing Pokémon Fire Royal recently.
Check it out, a water-type Grimer.
A water-type Grimer, good lord. I can't unsee that now, a water-type Grimer.
Well,
I mean, there is some Grime in certain types of water.
yeah. As well as the fact is that, would you also see Weezing as part flying, in the sense of the word?
I mean, well, given how it can already float, yeah.
We
Because
all
it would
float
say-
down here, Georgie.
Whereas Trubbish would probably be part ground, so we have land pollution, Grimer, and poison plus water, water pollution, Weezing, poison flying, air pollution.
Wait. Let's see. Might buy that for later. Never know. Where is the Pokemon Center? There it is. Oh, and we're over the limit on this episode. Oh, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Peace.